Hey! There's someone in your back seat!
Huh? There's no one there.
A glint of metal, a shape, rising. The door creaked open, and the figure lunged out with a grunt. Like, subscribe, and stay safe, especially if you drive around alone at night. Erin didn't cry until she got to the car. She made it through the double doors into the back lot of Roseview Senior Living, with her shoulders square, her keys clenched in her hand like a lifeline. She'd held it in for hours, through the code blue, the cleanup, the paperwork, and the polite condolences from coworkers who didn't know what else to say. She slid into the driver's seat and sat in silence. Then her fingers slipped and the keys dropped with a hollow clink onto the floor mat. That was it. She slammed her fists against the steering wheel, again and again, until the ache in her arms matched the one in her chest. It was just the stupid keys, she whispered through gritted teeth. That's what broke me. She let out a shaky, almost bitter laugh. Then, after a moment, she reached into the glove box and pulled out a small metal chess piece. The knight. Heavy, cold in her palm. James had given it to her months ago. You're smarter than you think, he'd said, voice raspy but clear. The knight's the only one that can leap over the others. Remember that. She wiped her face, straightened up, and turned the ignition. Just drive, she muttered. The road stretched out empty in front of her, long and dark, broken only by the occasional flicker of a street lamp. The radio cut in and out with bursts of static as she flipped through stations. Nothing stuck. Eventually, she let it stay silent. The cold seeped in through the seams of the car. She rubbed her hands, gripping the steering wheel tighter. Her eyes burned from crying, but she didn't want to go straight home. Not yet. She needed space to think, to feel. She thought about James. He'd been one of the brighter ones, still had all his stories, all his wit. He used to sketch during the day, play chess at night. 2 days ago, he was still smiling. Today, he was gone. Her headlights sliced through a curve. A moment later, another pair of lights appeared in her rearview mirror. She didn't think anything of it at first. Late-night drivers were common out here, but then the car behind her flashed its brights twice. Erin squinted at the mirror, then looked back at the road. 2 more flashes. She changed lanes. The car followed. She glanced again, a little closer now. Okay, maybe you're in a hurry, she muttered, or just a jerk. The car backed off, just enough to lull her. She exhaled. Grip loosened. Then another flash. This time brighter. Urgent. The brights cut through the fog in her head, snapping her back to the road. Her pulse quickened. She flipped her signal, turned off the main road onto a side street. The car hesitated, then followed. Now she was watching every mirror, heart thudding. It followed her through another turn, and another. She sped up. She took a sharp left, tires skidding slightly on the damp pavement. The other car ran a red light, trying to follow. When she checked the mirror again, gone. The headlights had vanished. She turned into a gas station lot and parked just under a broken streetlight. Her hands shook. Her knuckles were white. She looked at herself in the rear view and barely recognized the hollow panic in her own eyes. Her hand reached instinctively for the chess piece in her cup holder. Cold, familiar, steady. She glanced up. Headlights, the same ones barreling toward her across the lot. She tightened her grip around the night. If someone got out of that car, she'd be ready. She straightened up, opened the door, and stepped out. If someone was following her, they'd have to look her in the eyes. The other car pulled in, fast. It swerved into the lot and stopped hard, tires squealing. The driver's door flew open. A man jumped out, waving his arms. "Hey, miss, there's someone in your back seat." Aaron's blood went cold. What? He was still talking, breathless. "I saw movement when we were driving. I tried to call the cops, but I couldn't get through. I kept flashing my lights every time he sat up. I was trying to warn you." She turned slowly toward her car. Empty. She exhaled, breath trembling. There's no one there. But then something shifted. A sound. Click. She looked toward the driver's seat. Someone sat up from the floorboard behind it. A flash of a hood, a glint of metal. She stumbled back, heart hammering. The back door flew open. A figure burst out, tall, thin, fast. It ran away from her and into the night, vanishing into the tree line. She stood frozen, gasping. The man rushed to her side. "Are you okay? Did they hurt you?" Erin didn't answer. She stared into the trees. Then slowly she looked down at the night still in her hand, its weight grounding her as her heart pounded in her ears. She didn't cry. She didn't shake. She just breathed. When the police arrived, they found rope, duct tape, and 3 knives in the back seat. Some urban legends fade over time, but others refuse to be forgotten. They change. Details shift. But the warning always remains the same. Some say it's just an urban legend, but legends have a way of coming back. What do you think? Have you heard a different version?